Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie said. Just like Ronnie said. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
All right. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the unofficial official podcast, episode number 45. There was some
45.
confusion last week. Seggie made a mistake,
Some
or
idiot.
we said something at the beginning of the live show, or maybe we didn't say something at the beginning of the live show, but when Seggie made the post, he mentioned a number and somebody called us
Some
out.
some idiot posted it wrong.
Yeah. So
I,
anyway, yeah, it's episode what, Segi?
it's episode 45.
45. Dude, can you Oh man. When we started this in April of 24, honestly didn't know what was going to happen, and I didn't even know this is how I was going to start the pod, but I was thinking about the 45 number, and it's okay for 2 years given our schedule and stuff. I know we'd like to do more, but yeah, man, we're doing it. The unofficial official podcast. What do you think?
I think it's great. I think we should do something special for the 50th episode. I don't know what that is, but we should start thinking about that, do something fun. But yeah,
All
45
right, I don't want to
episodes is
interrupt
great.
you, but I have a question about the 50th episode thing.
Oh,
And it's along the lines of something that I wanted to talk about later, which is the holiday that we are recording this on today, which is St. Patrick's Day, which I'll admit I don't really know much about. But the point is that why do we celebrate the 50s and the hundreds and the 150 and the 200s, the 250? I was like, hearing you say that, I was like, all right, but it's only 50 episodes. What's so good about that? And I don't want to minimize any kind of accomplishment or any
sounds like
kind of.
that's exactly what you
I'm
want
not
to do.
trying to minimize
Sounds like
consistency,
it's exactly
but
what you're trying to
the
do.
question is, what is it about those numbers that you think is like a milestone
I think they're just
in things?
good whole numbers. I don't know.
Yeah.
Halfway to 100. It's if you think about anniversaries, the big ones, 10
Yeah.
years.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
by
Right.
fives, and then
Yeah.
once you pass 10, you go by tens, and then once you pass 50, you go by what, 25s.
Yeah.
Once you pass 100, you go by
I don't know. I'm not,
50s again. I don't know.
I've not yet been there. But yeah. Anyway, we are without Tyler tonight. He is on spring break somewhere in Kansas or Missouri somewhere. Is that right?
I think actually he's in Salina, Kansas.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think they're on their way to Denver,
Ooh, are they going
Rocky
skiing?
Rocky Mountain High. I have no idea. Maybe
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. John Denver.
John Denver.
Ryan was a big John Denver is a big John Denver fan. He was the one who first turned me on to John Denver.
I
There's
don't think
always
I
that
can name
song.
it. I don't think I can name another John Denver song.
There were some other good
I'm sure there's tons of
songs.
great ones that I
There
know.
were,
I just don't
but
know them by name.
I think he got known for this one song, and if you liked it, you loved it. If you didn't like it, it was the worst song ever.
It's kind of like Jimmy
You know?
Buffett.
Yeah, one of those things.
Yeah, a certain style.
Yeah. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. I think whenever you sing about a state, the song has a good opportunity to crush, right?
Yeah, it resonates with a lot of people. People that are not even the people that live there. It's the people that are from there that have moved on, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the
Mm-hmm.
Indiana Christmas thing.
Mm.
We get requests for Indiana Christmas more outside of the state of Indiana because those people like long for that song because they miss home and it's tugging at the heartstrings and it's home is where the heart is and all those kind of things. So yeah, it makes sense.
It's interesting you say that about Indiana Christmas because we did it this last year in fall outside of Indiana for the first time. And one of the reasons was I requested it because usually we do it at the Indiana shows and my mom and dad are always there and my sister and all these people. But this year my mom and dad weren't able to make it. So I asked the guys if Okay, I'll say this. So we were doing the live stream show at the very end of the year. I think it was December 23rd from somewhere in Ohio. I think it was Dayton, Ohio. And
The
it was
Schuster.
the yeah, and it was the live stream. And even though we were going to have shows in Florida the next week that my mom and dad were going to be at, I knew that we weren't going to do Indiana Christmas there. So I asked the guys if they minded on the live stream if we did Indiana Christmas because there were going to be a lot of people from Indiana who were watching the live stream. And also, like Seggie just said, we do get requests to do that song outside of Indiana, and we never do. But this year, the guys made an exception, which I was very grateful for. And we did the song in Ohio on the live stream. And if you ask the guys, they would say that the audience didn't respond as well as they do in Indiana, obviously. Some would even say, I think they would use the word crickets to describe the reaction as we were in
Just
Ohio,
deservedly.
Pennsylvania. I don't know.
But
Segi, what do you think?
I think first of all, let's go back to the beginning. The picture you painted here on this podcast is a little revisionist history of how things went down.
I asked. I said I asked.
Mike stormed into the green room
Oh, come
while
on.
we were circling up
Now
before a
this
show.
this is revisionist history.
Yeah, sure. Who's the one that can't say it without laughing? It's you.
Stormed. I don't think I storm anywhere ever,
Yeah,
except for around my house.
yeah.
I don't-
Mike storms into the green room while we're getting ready to circle up, and he's like, "Guys, this is my demand, and if it's not met, I will no longer sing 'I'm Yours.' I will no longer sing like a prayer, and I will no longer sing any other songs that I sing solo on." And everyone's like, "What's up, man? What's going on?" If we don't do Indiana Christmas on this live stream from my mom and dad, I'm never singing with you guys again. And we were like, "See ya." And then Mike runs out to the bus, grabs a machete, comes back in, grabs Tyler. This is why Tyler's really not on tonight. Holds him like knife to his throat. And he's put it in the set or Tyler's gone. And we're not going to sacrifice Tyler. We are ready to watch Mike leave, but not Tyler. So we caved to his demands. They say never negotiate with certain types of people, but on this time we had to save Tyler.
A few of you guys looked like you wanted to sacrifice Tyler. I'm not going to say who it was,
It
but a
wasn't
few of
me.
you guys did look like you were like, because I made that demand, and
I think Luke
that's a
Bob was
big
like
deal.
really
So
leading the charge on letting Tyler go because Luke Bob wants to be like the only barbershop guy.
yeah,
And Tyler also likes barbershop. And I think that's like stunting Luke Bob's
yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah,
identity a little bit in the group.
yeah,
So I feel like he was
because
trying
he'll
to get,
never be as good as Tyler
yeah.
at
And
all that.
he'll never know as much about it. He'll
Yeah,
never be as big of a fan
yeah.
of barbershop as Tyler. So I think he's
There's
like,
no way
oh,
that he could be because he's younger and he's not been listening as long, right, as Tyler.
and far less
You know,
talented. But I think what it
yeah,
comes down to is this, he saw an opportunity like, oh, this is my shot.
yeah.
I could be like the barbershop guy in the group, even though none of us care about it. Like,
He
like
definitely looked like, because I know his looks,
he looked like Christian Bale in American Psycho.
and I was holding him there, and like I was like, all right, who's gonna? And I was like, all right, I think I can get away with this with Luke Bob, but
And
yeah,
the craziest part of all the commotion, like those of you listening or watching are probably wondering how we could be so cavalier with this conversation after what
hmm
Mike put us all through. But we worked through it. We're brothers, like we said. We fight like brothers. We get along like brothers. So that's how we're able to look at the past and with rose-colored glasses. But the craziest part of the whole thing was all the commotion, the screaming, the crying. None of it woke Freedom up. Like he just slept through it in the green room with his phone not charging. It
I
was
remember that. Yeah,
it was crazy. Like that, I remember it was like as soon as we had agreed, Like we waved the white flag, we agreed. You put the knife down. Tyler came running back to us, and then I think Walt was like, "Oh my God, Freedom's still sleeping." And then we all just had a laugh together after
Yeah.
that whole like really intense
And then I
emotional
think
moment.
afterwards I was wondering why I got really intense. And when those things happen, like in the heat of the moment, it's all happening. And then for about a half an hour afterwards, I can sit alone and I can like get my thoughts. And now that you said it, I remember it was in the afternoon and because I went to the YMCA that day and
For a good meal.
I remember having a really good workout, but I remember feeling very energized and just a little bit off. And I think after I got back to the venue,
I think that the
I think it was too much pre-workout, maybe. I don't know.
if I may, and don't get offended, but I think you need to stop listening to Tony Robbins while you work out. I feel like all that positivity and
It's
take
Pete
charge and
Holmes. I listen to Pete Holmes when I work out. I don't listen to Tony
no,
Robbins.
not that day. I remember you were telling me about the podcast he did, and it was all about taking charge and
Uh,
make your own way. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like really take
mm-hmm.
charge and make things happen for yourself. Don't sit
I
back
think
and let.
I don't think you're talking about the same. I don't think I would be listening to Tony Robbins. I know who that is, but
It was definitely Tony
that's
Robbins.
not
I
really my jam. No?
vividly remember the conversation, and it's fine.
Yeah.
You probably were in like a rage and like
It was really warm that day, and just remember thinking, it's the 23rd of December, and there's no snow in Dayton or anything. I
no,
was
but we
walking
were
through
in
the
the green
YMCA.
room and the heat was on, so that's probably
I
it.
know, but this was when I was outside.
But anyway, Tyler is
Dead.
at a facility recovering. He's recovering
I killed
mentally.
him.
Mike killed him.
I killed Tyler, and he is not coming back. So
You bet
Ryan is
you
coming
better
back to the
pray
group.
nothing. You better pray nothing happens to Tyler on spring break, because then someone's going to play this podcast, and you will swiftly be arrested.
Ryan's coming back to sing first tenor. He knows all the parts.
Oh,
We're good.
perfect!
We're
Another
good.
guy in his mid 40s with tall hair.
We're good.
We're
His hair
good.
is really tall.
It is.
I wonder if the show makes him do that. I don't think it does because I think he does he does everything on that show, man. Like
Yeah, he's a one man
he
machine.
like
His hair
writes
looks
it
great
all
though.
and
It's
stuff.
just
His
tall.
hair looks great. I wonder if the producer has a hand in his hair.
You'd be able to see the hand.
No, like a hand in it. He might
Yeah,
actually do it
you would be
and
able to see the hand on air.
yeah.
Oh, is he like? Oh, maybe his hand is green,
Yeah.
and
He has a hand
it's just like an AI.
he has a hand in it, literally doing it and a hand in how it looks,
That would be a good
figuratively.
segment for them. Ryan doing his hair.
It would. Yeah. Speaking of that, we should talk about some guests that we want to have on in the next couple weeks
Yeah,
as we're
we should have Tyler on
as
as
we're
a guest.
as we're shaping up the music for the fall tour for the summer tour.
Did you
You
just
know?
time travel?
Yeah.
Are you a time traveler?
I
You
put a
did wear the
filter on,
Back to the
CapCut
Future
filter
sweatshirt
on.
recently,
Yeah.
but I was going to say you should.
I am
By the way, I'm
a
doing
lo-
well.
I am
Thank you.
wearing the Back to the Future vest.
By the way, I'm doing well. Thanks.
Oh
Usually, when
yeah,
you
sure, man. How
open
are
the
you?
episode,
Yeah, good.
you ask how we're doing. I'm
Nice to
doing
see
well.
you. I see
You should
you, and you
fill
look like
everyone
you're doing
in.
fine. So.
You should fill everyone in on the shows you had recently.
Oh yeah.
That's a fun thing.
Yeah, that is a fun thing. For those of you that listen and for those of you that don't, if you do listen, you know that Ryan Allworth, the guy who we were just talking about, who has really good hair, he and I have a duo called Small Town City. We started this thing at the end of high school, and then we did some stuff through college, and then after college we sang on ships and stuff, and then we lived in Bloomington and we did
We
an
just
album
wanted to.
together and all
We
that.
just wanted to hear about the shows,
No,
man.
I know, but I was just going to say for people who don't know, that's what the shows were. So they were small town city shows, one in Bloomington and one in Indianapolis, opening for Jerome's show called Rewind. So we did a show on Friday, March, I don't know what the date was, but anyway, it was last weekend in Bloomington at a theater called the Buskirk Chumley, where Straight No Chaser had some winter shows when I was in college. The spring shows were always at the auditorium, but it was interesting to be back in that theater. I don't think you ever did a show there, did you,
I
Shaggy?
have. Yeah, yeah, I
Okay,
have.
cool, yeah. So
It's been a
it's
long
cool.
time.
It's yeah, it's 600 seats, something like that. But it was nice to be back in there. It was nice to be on the stage doing something different. It was nice to be on the stage with Ryan.
Did you guys
The
do any
shows went
covers
well.
or all small town city songs?
We did all originals. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So the one song that we do that's not ours that we do a lot that I didn't want to do this time is called Her Town 2. It's an old song. There's a lyric in that song that the group is named after.
Oh,
Small Town
nice.
City. Yeah.
Now,
So,
do you have to know?
which is a James Taylor song, but yeah.
Do you have to know Her Town Part One to understand Her Town Two?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Her Town 2 as in Her Town also,
Also, what?
not Her Town the number 2. Her Town 2. Her Town TOO. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See?
So there's no
Exactly.
okay.
It's her
There's
town
no
too.
Part One.
Yeah.
Got it.
It used to be her town.
Wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Listen and find out.
You never know until it all falls down. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. Yeah. So anyway, there was a show in Bloomington on Friday, which was fun, and then a sold out show in Indianapolis at the Tarkington Theater in Carmel, which is on the north side of Indianapolis. And that was really fun. That show was sold out. So nice work, Jerome, on that. He sold that thing out. It was great. That was the second time that we did the show there with him. And there's going to be more.
Did you guys
Small,
do the second
small.
night? Did you guys do Her Town 3?
We did not. We didn't
No.
do Her Town 2 the first night. And I want to get away from doing that song specifically. Not that song specifically, but like anything that's not ours because what are we doing? Like I get it.
How many
There's
cover bands can you be in?
how many I've reached my limit. That's good. I've reached my limit. Yeah, so we're hoping that there's going to be more shows. I think Rewind and Small Town City as a show itself has some room to grow and I think everybody wants to do that. So that's exciting. I know a lot of listeners were there at the show, so thank you for coming.
Nice. See a lot
It's
of
always
chasers.
yeah, always a lot of support, especially in Indianapolis. Yeah, very
Things go
cool.
well.
Very cool.
If things keep going, you guys might upgrade to Big Town City.
Big town?
Big
Yeah.
Town City.
Little big town city?
No, just Big Town City.
Big town city. Yeah. Let's not, yeah. It's funny, man. Like
Thanks.
a lot of people,
Oh man,
oh,
that's a
it's so
silly one.
funny to make fun of band names.
I
You know,
know. It's always
it's ripe ground.
that's a good punk rock band name. Ripe Ground.
Ripe ground.
You just take two random
You spin
words.
my head, ripe ground, ripe ground.
I think that's how it goes.
Isn't that the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her Town. That's in Her Town 4.
No, ripe ground.
Ripe Ground.
Oh, right round. That's what it is. Right round.
Ripe Ground, the Beach Boy song.
Flo Rida.
Florida.
No, Flo Rida.
Florida.
He's from Florida.
Oh, you're saying it like a Long Islander. Florida.
Flo Rida.
Florida.
No, that's what you put in your mouth after you go to the dentist. What is it? After
Okay.
the dentist or is it
But you're still there.
at the
It's after they do their thing. You're still there usually. I don't know what kind
Yeah.
of dentist you go to.
It's at the dentist.
They come out to the car.
Oh yeah, we forgot your
Mr. Luke and Bill, we forgot something. Please roll down your window.
your Flo Rida. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so we're missing Tyler today. That's fine. He usually has the questions, but I think Seggie has access to the email, so we'll do that. Let's see. What else did you want to talk about? Oh, Seggie, I did want to ask you. I didn't get the chance to watch the Oscars the other night because there were tornadoes and storms in the area. On ABC Local, they had the weather radar instead of the Oscars. So I didn't get to watch at least half of it. What happened? What were the reviews? who won? Were there any big upsets? Because I know you do your whole Oscar thing. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was
like what's the tea here?
the show is boring, actually. I think I saw today their numbers were down like 9%, which is like the lowest in the last, I don't know, 6, 7 years. I don't think people care about these award shows anymore. I think people watch the Grammys because there's a lot of great performances. And I've always said the Oscars should do like scenes on stage, like from the each big best picture or best actor, whatever it is, they should have like live theater happen. Like I know it's movies, it's not theater, it's different, but I think it would still be cool and make the telecast at least interesting versus just seeing celebrities hand each other awards. Tony's gives you great performances, Grammys gives you great performances. I feel like the Oscars needs to shake it up a little bit. They're moving to YouTube in a couple years, so like their viewership is probably going to go down even further because
Don't the nominees for the original song always do something?
yeah,
Don't
but
they
that's
each
not
get a spot?
it's not enough. And also we're just coming off the Grammys, right? So it's not just people don't want musical performances as much because they just got satiated watching the Grammys a few weeks before. I don't know, it's probably just me, but I think it'd be cool if they did some live acting. And I don't think any actors, I should say, I don't think a lot of actors would agree to that because much like singing, many of them can't do it live as well as they
Mm-hmm.
can when they have the machine.
They're
Like
movie stars. Yeah.
they are movie stars. They're not necessarily stage actors, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a very different thing. But it would, I think it'd still be cool. But yeah, the best picture nominees this year were okay. There was a handful of good movies. There were some movies where it was like, I don't know why this was nominated, but then they have all these different rules now of what they have to do to qualify. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
long checklist of all the things.
Mm-hmm.
And like a movie like F1 didn't really have any business being
I
nominated
just
for.
watched that on the airplane,
Yeah, it's a
um,
popcorn movie. It's a fun flick, but it's
on the
not like,
way to Utah, and I loved it. I thought it was great.
yeah, but if you talk about
It's not
the greatest
it's not an
films
Oscar
and you
movie. No, no,
yeah, and
but
you're talking about
it was a good
The
movie.
Godfather, no one's ever, oh yeah, but have you seen F1? But there weren't a lot of upsets. I think one of the only upsets was cinematography, Sinners winning over one battle, which fine. The cinematography was good in Sinners, but even Sinners like historically wouldn't have been a best picture nomination. A movie about, I don't want to say what it's about if someone hasn't seen it,
Mm.
but it's basically a similar story line to From Dusk Till Dawn. And like that movie is like much more campy than Sinners is. Sinners is very much a serious tone. But
I
yeah,
haven't seen it. I need to see it.
it's good. It's a good movie. It's Michael B. Jordan's excellent in it. I mean, he won. Then he went to
Mm-hmm.
In and Out. And one of my one of my favorite things after the
You went
Oscars,
to In and Out. Is that
it's
a
like a
thing they do
tradition.
after you win?
After you win an Oscar, you go to In and Out, one of the acting categories usually. I don't know who started the trend. It was either Jamie Lee Curtis or Paul Giamatti. One of them. I think it might have been Giamatti. I don't know. Either way, it's become like a thing. It's kind of like when you win the Super Bowl. Where do you want to go? I want to go to Disneyland. And I was just like scrolling on X, and one of my favorite things to do,
X the everything app.
one of my favorite things to do is just read comments because they make me laugh so much. And so Variety or some publication posted a photo of Michael B. Jordan at In and Out with his statue on the table, like crushing a burger late night. And, you know, the copy was whatever, like Michael B. Jordan celebrates whatever. And this person comments, I'm so sick of these rich celebrities pretending to be poor for clout. And, and all the comments underneath, like just people just unload on this guy. It's like,
That's
dude,
yeah.
that's not what this is, man. This is a tradition. This is what you do. It's funny.
I was having a conversation with somebody earlier about the Chalamet thing and how stupid that was, or like how he said something and it was just taken out of context. Is that something that happened?
Yeah, the Chalamet thing.
Yeah.
He said something along the lines of, I don't know the full quote, but it was basically like insinuating that opera and ballet are dying arts.
Was he wrong?
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I think the uproar is silly. Like I went to school to be a classically trained trumpet player. And one of my
Look where that's gotten you.
yeah, nowhere I can identify some classical music now. But no, I
That's just from CapCut, though.
it's just from CapCut. But one of my goals was to end up in a professional orchestra. And classical music is dying. Like
Mhm.
nobody goes to the symphony anymore. Maybe in New York and San Francisco and like a
Yes,
couple of
select city,
very
select
major
things.
cities.
Yeah, exactly.
But like I went to a DSO show last year here and it was like 20% sold.
Mm.
I was like, this sucks, man. It's sad. And
Yeah, because it's the best musicians in the world. Like those are just,
it's just I love classical music. So it's like some of the it's the foundation of music, right? Everything today is, somehow based off of all that came before it. But and the same thing goes for wine. Like wine is slowly dying, like a slow and painful death, and they don't know how to fix it. I've
Mhm.
been talking to some wine distributors and sommeliers who are like, man, it's really bad because people aren't drinking as much anymore
Yeah.
with the legalization of weed and stuff. Like I shouldn't say kids, but like
Younger
the
people,
younger
yeah.
generation
Hmm.
isn't drinking as much
Right.
because they could just pop a gummy and just chill at home. Nobody has to drive anywhere because they could just Uber or
Hmm.
DoorDash or whatever it is. Like
Hmm.
nobody, they're not getting their driver's license. This just became a podcast of two old guys yelling about the younger generation.
Like we talked about last time, there's no connection. Like the Waymo thing. See?
Yeah,
See?
but
You
um,
are making my point. Like I was saying.
you are correct.
Yeah.
The choosing the no conversation
The
is
disconnection thing.
is
Yeah.
the disconnection.
Yeah.
But I forget what my point was. But anyway, Michael B. Jordan went to In and Out with his
Hmm.
Oscar. And yeah, Chalamet, that whole thing was so dumb. Like,
It was so dumb.
if you're upset about it, that's fine, but facts are facts. Like,
Mm.
ballet isn't selling out like it used to, and the opera certainly isn't
Yeah.
outside of select
I just
major
don't
cities.
understand the uproar. So what if he said that? I don't get who cares.
Nobody
Even
actually
even
cares.
even in the industry, like why is that a bad thing? Like I just don't get it. And then I start to think, oh, it must be because they're just looking for something to say, or like they're just looking for. Isn't there enough going on that like you don't like? It's some little comment, like big deal. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
here's the
there's
thing
enough
though.
going on. Yeah, what's up?
People aren't actually mad. Like people take to social media to
Yeah, and that's it's just more
to
silly to
fake
me.
outrage. And then if you were to go to that person's house and knock on the door, and be like, "Hey, I'm here to ask you about the Timothy Chalamet
Yeah,
thing. Do you actually care?" They're like, "Yeah,
Tim.
I don't really care."
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Timmy C. But
Tim of the Knicks
if you
game.
talk to them in person, they're like, "No, man, I got kids and school
Yeah,
pickup. I'm not worried about
yeah,
Timmy C. Like, I got things going on." But in a moment of weakness, I took to Instagram to be like, "Hey,
yeah.
hey, Timmy boy."
We can't do that because we got things going on. We can't do that. As much as I want to comment on things, we just can't because we we have too much going on.
We
We
cannot engage.
we have so many things that are happening. So many shows that are coming up
Trying to figure out the set list.
in June.
Yeah, trying to
So
figure all that out.
there's a lot of days from now until then.
I know
We
there
have a
are,
lot to do.
but in the next few weeks,
Yeah.
output is
Yes.
going to be at a minimum
Yes.
because
Yes.
March Madness.
Yes. All kidding aside, there is a lot to do. And yes, there is March Madness, but no Indiana, which is a
No
bummer.
Indiana, which
Yeah.
we've gotten used to a little bit, which is
I
sad.
know. It's so strange. It's like we live in an upside down world. Indiana football wins the championship. Indiana basketball can't hit the broadside of a barn. It's what are we doing? But at the same time, it's a great world that we live in, and it's not upside down. In the sports world, it can always be upside down or whatever. But generally things are moving forward, which is good.
Did you wake up
Uh,
today?
I did, and
Then it's
that's a
a
good
great
thing.
day.
That's right.
There you go.
We're going to take a little break here and hear a word from our unofficial official sponsor, and we'll be right back.
Today's episode of the Unofficial Official Podcast is brought to you by our good friends at Sharpie. Sharpie saves the day. You have a memory that you want to make permanent, you take this permanent marker and you sign something with it. These things are the source of happiness for so many people after our shows. These things are a memory creator for so many people after our shows. These things cause a lot of trouble when your kids get their hands on it. So watch kids. But anyway, shout out to Sharpie. Make a memory last forever with Sharpie.
Thank you, Sharpie. Do you think you could sign my telly that I have here right now that looks like an Oscar?
I could, not from here.
Here's the thing. This thing is really heavy. I
I
feel
know.
like,
I remember when we got
yeah,
those.
I feel it's about as heavy as an Oscar would be
It's gotta be.
or something like that.
So that award we got for
Yeah,
our
the
short
Telly Award.
film
Yeah.
music video for what's the song called? Longest
Heart
song
to
ever.
heart.
Heart to Heart.
Heart to heart. Yeah.
And they told us we won this Webby thing. And they're like, yeah, they're going to send you each a statue. And we were expecting like a 3 to 4 inch little trophy or some little cool little collector thing.
Like Little League trophy or something.
Yeah. And then this thing comes in the mail and it's, how much do you think it weighs? Like 8 pounds? No, maybe not that much.
No, I think it's more than that. It
Maybe
was in like a
12?
big shoebox, like a
Yeah.
really shoebox padded on the
It's
sides.
probably like a foot tall.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's at least a foot tall.
it's heavy. It is very,
I'd say
it's
it's probably 10
solid.
pounds.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
say it's 10
solid.
pounds probably. Yeah.
It's probably 9. You can't lift 10.
Oh, okay. Not with
Um,
my left arm. I can't.
But yeah, so
Yeah. The Telly Award. The Sharpie would probably wash off of that, but I don't want you signing that anyway. Do we have any questions in the mailbag that we can get to this evening?
yeah,
Usually
I'm taking a
Tyler's
look right
the one who
now.
asks, but he's going to take it this evening. As always, if you have questions or comments or anything, you can write us at unofficialofficialpod@gmail.com. We read the questions. We love hearing from you guys. So, Seggie, what do we got?
All right, so our first question is from our good old pal Rich, Chaser Rich in Aurora, Illinois. So he asked this question. He said, Seggy posted a video of him and Brad Williams. How did that come to pass? I know Seggy went to his show. Does Brad know about SNC and thought a video would be great? Does Brad do what SNC does and meet fans after the show? And Seggy sweet talked his way into a video. Was it the managers of each that arranged for a get together?
It's
Well,
probably a combination of all of those. I'll go ahead and answer since I was there and I wasn't included in the picture for some
well,
reason.
no. And hold
What?
on. Let's
What?
tell them why you weren't included. You came.
You can tell him, man. You can tell him.
Okay. Brad and I were in the green room right before the show, and you came storming in. And you were like, guys, I'm opening the show
Did
tonight.
I have a machete?
No, don't be ridiculous. You're like, if I'm not opening the show tonight, no one's going on stage. And then you pulled out that baseball bat thing with the barbed wire on it from Walking Dead, and we had to
Yeah.
have security escort you out. That's why you weren't in the photo. So let's tell everybody what's going on for real.
Just okay, just answer the question. What I was there, but can you explain how
Sure,
you
for
got in the picture
you were
and all
there,
that?
but you were like you had just gotten tased and you were like convulsing on the ground. Anyway, so Brad Williams is a stand-up comic and he's amazingly hilarious and like the sweetest guy, super nice guy. One of our promoters, Dan Steinberg, shout out Steiny.
He just asked how it happened, not like the whole
Yeah, I'm,
thing.
I'm telling you, it happened. So after high school, we started this
Yeah,
band.
remember earlier?
Yeah, and then we had this band. It's called Mitchell Street, and then we had Nick Janicki on the keys, Justin Shaw on the drums. But so Steinberg knows that I'm a big
Nice.
comedy fan,
Nice.
and he was promoting Brad's show. So he was like, "Hey, I'm going to come to Detroit. Let's grab dinner and then come to the show. You could meet Brad. He's loves SNC. Would love to meet you and hang before the show." So Jamie and I went, and we hung before the show in the green room talking to Brad, grabbed a photo, did a little video, and then we watched the show, and then we didn't stay for a meet and greet or anything after. We just went home. But it was awesome for of him to do that. And yeah, hope to repay the favor and have him and his fam come out to our show. I do want to touch on photos with people because Mike loves anytime we're around like any sort of famous person, Mike is the first one to be like, we got to get a group picture with this guy so we can post it for clout.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. He's funny. He's really funny. All right. Is there another question?
That's all the questions.
Oh, good.
The mailbag has been a little dry lately,
Okay.
folks. So send those questions in.
Yeah, I think we need to do a better job at maybe inspiring the questions. Yeah.
I agree.
What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Yeah.
shouldn't have said why Tyler wasn't on. That would have gotten a question.
Yeah.
I should say we are recording this. I should mention that we are recording. It's 11:48 p.m. Eastern Time on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Are you wearing green?
I'm not.
Do you still do the thing where if you don't wear green, then you're allowed to be pinched or something like that?
I
Or
never
was that
did
a thing
that.
in Michigan? No?
I think it is. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned that to Ivy earlier and also to Nova, and they were like, "Oh no, if I don't wear green, I'm gonna get pinched at school." And I was like, "I don't know if it's the same at your school as it was at mine a long time ago." So,
They did that at school?
no, I was asking them. I was
No,
like, "Oh
no. When
yeah."
you were
I was like,
growing
"If you
up,
better
they did
wear
that at school?
like it was a thing. Like if you don't wear green, you get pinched. Like it was a
I think
thing.
you were just getting bullied because you were a dork.
Both things can be true at the
True.
same time.
Yeah.
You know?
Guys, it's not even St. Patrick's Day. It's Saturday and I'm at
I'm
home.
wearing green.
Why are you in my house?
So I should know this, but what's the significance of the day? Who was St. Patrick?
You don't know?
I just said I should know, but
So
I don't.
St. Patrick is the guy who was credited for bringing Christianity to Ireland in the 5th century.
Oh.
So it's like a day honoring him. And over the years, it's evolved into
Oh, so
honoring.
naturally we celebrate that by getting hammered. Or not we, but other but like our society. It's hey,
Yeah, dude, right before
St. Patrick's
communion,
Day, let's go get wasted.
it makes
Let's go
sense
drink
because
green beer.
if you remember from Mass, right before
Mm-hmm.
communion, he said he breaks bread, take this, eat from me. This is my
Mm-hmm.
flesh. He does the same thing with his blood. He literally turns it into green beer.
Blasphemy.
Doesn't he? Isn't it green beer? I don't know. It's devolved like all holidays, like non,
I'm glad I know now
yeah. It's
what
not
it
like
stands
it's
for
not one of the
because
majors. It's not Thanksgiving
no,
or Christmas or Easter
but
or 4th of July.
I've noticed after having kids that like every holiday is an excuse to do something, which I think is really fun at the same time.
It's a
It's just
release.
different than what I like when I was 10 years old. I wasn't like, "Oh, I better wear green to school." It was more like high school or like after you got of a certain age. It wasn't when I was 10.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I
Like,
agree. I didn't grow up like doing that probably till
no.
middle school, high school.
Yeah. So we should probably talk about the summer tour. We're
Summer
getting ready for the
tour,
beach bash.
beach bash.
It's going to be a mixture of songs that you would hear at a party on the beach and also beachy stuff. It's going to be fun. I feel like this summer is way different than the fall, and you can always expect that. You can expect some songs, maybe one or two that are the same in the summer and the fall, but we try to have it all different if we can. Now, that doesn't mean always new, like all, but it just means the shows are different, which I think we've done a good job of. But that'll be what we're working on over the next few months. We're going to get together in a couple weeks for the 30th anniversary. Seggie, can you believe it? 30
30
years of Straight On
years.
Chaser. 1996 was when they formed. The video of the 12 Days of Christmas was 98, but the mark is 96 when they formed. So We are in 26. And what's that weekend going to be?
It's gonna be fun. I think the show is on Friday night, April 10th, and in Bloomington. So if you're around and want to come see another round, come on down. We'll be there. I think we're singing like one song, maybe a couple. I'm not sure, but I think at least one. But we're really there to support the Another Round guys and see all the alumni that are coming back in town. It's gonna be a fun weekend, and we're gonna shoot a lot of content that weekend for ourselves, for promoting the summer, for general content. If you follow our socials, you've noticed an uptick in content, and that is our plan. And in our plan is to keep pouring gas on that fire and keeping it going as much as we can. So we're going to film a bunch of content in Bloomington and just have a great time.
Yeah.
Bloomington's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Then we have, I think we're going to get together later in April. There might be another show in April. And then at the end of May, we're going to see each other as well for a show in Indiana. And then we're
That's
going to
right.
get together in Nashville for rehearsals for the Beach Bash. So we're looking forward to that. As always, the shows are on sale now. You can get your tickets at sncmusic.com, at sncmusic, on all the socials, at unofficial official pod on all the socials. And like we said, ask us questions, write us emails,
Or give us
uh,
topics to talk
or
about. Say, I
absolutely
want to
give us
hear you
topics.
guys' opinion on this or
Yeah,
whatever.
we will read them and respond. And yes,
We
we're also
shall.
missing Tyler. We're looking forward to seeing him next week if he gets back from Kansas. Okay. But he lives in Oklahoma, so it's
Oh, he's
close.
alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
That's great.
I knew that before. I don't know, but I thought you would know. But I guess I should have assumed. But I should have known, like when you were talking about it. It's like,
I'm
oh,
going to make
he
a
doesn't know.
Jasper joke. You ready?
Uh huh. I
Next
love
week,
Jasper jokes.
next week he'll be able to come on the pod and say, "We're not in Kansas anymore." From what movie?
The Wizard
Spaceballs.
of Oz.
Oh, what did you say?
Spaceballs.
Bronx Tale. Tailspin. Spin City. City
American
Slickers.
Tail.
American Tail. Fievel. So good. He goes west.
Young man.
Somewhere out there.
Over the rainbow.
Over the rainbow. Full circle. And Mike said he wasn't going to sing I'm Yours. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Can you feel the love tonight?
Tonight.
Will be the only night. Ah, shoot. I screwed it up. All right. This has been episode number 45
45.
of the unofficial official podcast. We just did our best I just did my best at the end there. We had a great time tonight. We will see you next week. Seggie, any last words?
All the things. Follow the socials. Spread the word of Straight No Chaser. Tell everyone you know. Please.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Kids, we've got the dreamers to see. Age 40, we got you down.